Hey guys, I'm Sarah.
I'm Kaitlyn.
And we are your best friends.
Who are tired.
Flying high like a bird in the wind.
This whole car is so full of things. This morning was very crazy. What did this morning consist of, Kaitlyn?
Yesterday we had to move all our stuff into a woman's garage. On top of that, this morning, all the leftover stuff we had to take 2 hours to load into this car. All the hard work we thought was over, and it was not, because we had to play Jenga to fit everything in my tiny car. You look at this and you might think it's a bunch of pillows and clothes. Guess what? There's 2 surfboards and a giant mirror hidden under there.
But I just posted on my Instagram for people to ask us questions about anything. I said advice, personal thoughts on something, questions about us. So sometime along this ride, we will be answering questions about us. Thanks for that. So we're gonna be surfing in Melbourne Beach. Our life these last few days has been very mundane, and we're grateful for it.
Okahumpka!
Okahumpka! To the rest stop. It's time to get me some Dunkin'. Are you getting anything? I'm craving this. This is for me. Nobody knows what I've gone through. I'm getting this.
Show your car? Yeah. Might have to have masks. This might be awkward.
Oh, praise
Dunkin' Donuts. We don't have to wear masks. We're good.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. Everywhere we've been going, we've been forgetting that we have to wear masks and then tying random shirts around our face.
Kaitlyn wore a bikini on her face yesterday. It was so bad.
Oh yeah, all I had is, we went to Cheesecake Factory and all I had was a bikini, so it looked like I was wearing a thong on my face because it was a triangle bikini.
Kill me with my coffee. Kill me with my coffee.
You better get a shot of me.
Came out really good, actually.
Out the doors, back on the road. Wow.
This is the first happy thing we've done in a while.
Wow. There's cows over there. You see them? They can't see them. I parked horribly. Yikes. Can you take the camera? This is going to be tight.
Give me it. Made it to the car. Made it to the car. Oh, we made it to the car.
Alright guys, gotta back out.
Hey y'all. What time is it, Kaitlyn?
2:38. I don't have my phone.
Let me check. Oh, yeah, it's 2:38. You're right. We're about like 8 minutes away from getting to the beach spot, which is where we will go surfing for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And low tide is the good tide to be surfing in.
For this beach, yeah.
For this beach. So that's what we're gonna do.
I've been eating this pasta with my hands.
She has been for the last 25 to 30 minutes.
It's taken me a while to eat it. I thought this was the thing. I went to shift gears.
Oh gosh, green light!
Oh crap! Oh, we're going over the bridge. I hope they got to get the full view of the bridge. Answer some questions because we're bored in the car and we still have an hour and 10
minutes. Okay, so here are some questions that I was asked on my Instagram,
and we're gonna answer it in the video.
Kaitlyn, you're about to get hit with some intense questions.
It's time to get to know us.
They want to know when you got your period. No, I'm kidding. Best, most unexpected part of college. I never even realized this until my sophomore year of college. You have 4 years right now to start working and figuring out what you want to do before college. Don't wait until the last year, the last month to figure out what you want to do with life. You have 4 years to think about it and to start working and putting ideas out into the world and such. And I think that's the best, most unexpected. You're not expecting the fact that it's not all about classes. It's about doing something within these 4 years.
It is the foundation of what your adulthood is going to look like. Not to say that it's never too late to turn around, but if you build a good person in college, like good habits, strong morals, doesn't give into peer pressure, if you build your character up in college, it really sets the tone for the rest of your life. You know, because I think since we're in college, through middle school and high school, we go through like little phases and we don't really know who we are for long periods of time, and we're this type of person one day and this type the next. And college is really the time where you can put your foot down and say, this is the person I want to be for my life.
Yep.
And if you set those habits now, you're way more likely that it's going to carry into the rest of your life. So
Exactly.
I realized.
Was it hard to start a YouTube channel / were you embarrassed to start one?
Was it embarrassing? No. Why? Sarah and I didn't announce our YouTube channel for a year. That way, by the time we announced it, we were so grounded in what we wanted to do with the channel, and we knew God was calling us to do this channel, that nobody talking crap about it could really tear us down, so it wasn't really embarrassing. It's hard work. Even though it was hard work, it all came naturally. The next steps that we had to take, we started doing like crappy little videos, and then we moved on. It's like God slowly weaved us through upgrading through the 2 years that we've been doing it.
Exactly.
So we always felt like we were being guided, you know?
Yeah. We wanted to make sure we even had what it took, the consistency, and that this wasn't just a cool idea that we'd run with. We wanted to do that. And so by the time I was ready to launch, no, it was not embarrassing at all. And it was the best feeling. The moment we released it, we started being more proud to tell people about it. The only hard thing is that in this culture, we are in a microwave culture now. So you think that everything should just come naturally to you. You think that everything should be easy, right? Because you're raised with an iPhone, so you don't know what it's like to relearn using the iPhone, unlike older people who have to figure it out. To us, everything's immediate. And I remember using Premiere Pro, the editing software, and I didn't even know how to use it. That was not hard, it was discouraging because I didn't know what to do. And then it was discouraging when thumbnails weren't looking the way we wanted it to look. And so going through all those things, I had to realize this is where people end up quitting. They quit when it gets a little discouraging. So we have to push past that and push past it and go and go. So that's like my version of hard. What's your order at Dunkin' Donuts?
We get the same thing, so you can say it.
Caramel iced latte. I do 2 pumps instead of 3 pumps of caramel, and she does
Extra
pump.
pump.
Yeah.
I love that caramel.
Where do you guys see yourselves in 5 years? Love you guys.
Just had to throw the love you guys in there.
Married, and I'm gonna be, in 5 years, I'm gonna be the same feeling as today. I'm gonna be proud of the choices I've made. I'm gonna be proud of myself because I know that I do the little things that make up for a good life. And that is waking up every morning thanking God for breath in my lungs. It's doing exercise because it makes me feel good. It's making choices right now that will impact my future in a good way. And so I want to be married. I want to have a dog. I want to have a nice house, not huge, just one that personifies who I am. And our YouTube channel, in 5 years, I see us with at least 500,000 subscribers. I see us speaking at conferences, visiting middle schools, high schools, and sharing our struggles, our journeys, to encourage other kids and also to show them they've never been alone. Their story is not the only one, and God can bring you from the level 0 to 100. God, not us, God.
I really don't know where my future is going to lead me. Where Sarah and I think everyone on this earth is in a very uncertain position in their lives at any point. I don't even know where the future is going to lead. From the moment I got to college, what I thought I was going to be doing with my life, to all the different ways that God has taken this YouTube channel, it's all been something I could have never planned. So me and Sarah dream a lot, and we talk about those conferences, and God puts dreams on our heart for a reason. We talk about those conferences in middle schools, high schools, colleges. I believe that that's going to play a big role in our future, but at the same time, there's so much unknown that's waiting to be revealed to us.
So true.
So in 5 years, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, but I'm just excited because in 5 years, it's gonna be revealed to me a little bit more of God's plan and purpose for our life. And that's so exciting. Just every day we get to see a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay. What's something to know before entering college? Let me answer mine first. If you don't know who you are right now, and if you go into college not knowing who you are and what you stand for and having any personal things that you will stand for, then you will most likely fall for many things. Because in college, unless you decide to just be an independent person and not meet many people, you will be surrounded by certain groups, and you might be pressured without even knowing it into becoming somebody different. I gave examples on my Instagram. So if all the girls around you or guys are talking about sex and body counts, you're most likely going to start to form this idea that that's what you need to do, and then it's going to normalize casual sex. It's going to normalize doing those things, and you might fall into temptation. Or drinking, you might have never cared for drinking, but if you don't go in saying, I don't need to drink to prove anything to anybody or to change who I am, then you might fall into drinking if you're not sure in that. You will be hit without even knowing it by certain groups of people that may influence you, and it's very important to know that and be aware, right?
Nothing in college is set in stone. Before we get to college, we all think that we pick our major and it's never gonna change, and we know what we're doing with our life, and we're just gonna find our friend group our freshman year, and that's gonna be it. Like, that's your friends. Even when it comes to falling into peer pressure, nothing is permanent. It is never too late to turn around. It's not like high school where it's just this tiny school and people who you're known for 1 year is like what everybody knows you for. College, it is never too late to reinvent yourself, to be that new person, to be the person you always wanted to be. Even if you've spent 3 years being the person that you've hated, you can turn it around, and no one can tell you otherwise. So that being said, if you are going into college and you do fall into a trap and you do feel like you've become someone you're not, guess what? College is the best time of your life to turn it around, so do not think it's too late.
Favorite thing about game days?
I really like the pre-game day hype of like getting in your orange and blue or whatever school colors, and then you like walk outside and everyone around you's in orange and blue also. I mean, last year we had friends come for the weekend and stuff, and we'd make plans to go to restaurants. It was just fun, honestly, before the game, getting hyped up, dressing up and doing makeup, and like feeling like something big was gonna happen on the game day around your friends. And the hype before the game day was the most exciting part, but then once it's game time, I mean, I don't want to watch the game. I don't know about you. So I think the best part is just being with friends and laughing.
I'm kind of triggered. At this point, I enjoy more the quality time with people on game days and the little things like maybe watching the game at home. I tried a lot the first few games. I put on a lot of makeup, and then I'd walk out and then I was sweating and I was miserable, and there was a lot of drunk people, and so that just personally overwhelmed me and my personality type. I was like, I'd rather just be home cozy and hanging out with people and stuff. So that's me. Who edits the YouTube videos?
It's 50-50. 50 question.
Yeah. How do you guys edit your YouTube videos?
Video editing is like art. Learn to use the tools you have, and then you create whatever you want. But you gotta learn the basics first. If you don't know how to use your tools, you're not gonna know how to create. And nobody can tell you how to paint because it's a creative process. So
Exactly.
I can't tell you how to edit a video because it is kind of a form of art. All I can tell you is how to edit. And by how to edit, I mean how to use Premiere and how to use the tools you have. But as for the creative stuff, it's art, so you gotta express yourself.
And now the plan is to get back home, right, Kaitlyn?
Yeah.
We'll take
so much.
I know.
It's crazy.
Name the highlight of these 2 days.
Cheesecake Factory, getting amazing pasta, and surfing before a thunderstorm.
Facts. There she is.
Look how she's walking.
Sister meets sister.
I'm back!
Yay!
I love you too.
So why don't we all say bye to the vlog then? Thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and
follow us on Instagram.
Yep.
We love you so much.
We love you so much. like and subscribe. Yep. Okay, see you guys in the next video.